Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
Life is gradually becoming so difficult because things are very difficult. Prices of nearly everything have doubled without any increment in income. And this is causing a lot of trouble all over the world. And to many people in third world countries, Africa, Middle East, and some parts of Europe are the people to suffer. And I am coming up with this video just to help us. Because when this issue started, when Russia invaded Ukraine, many people, developed countries, they were aware, they knew at the beginning that if that continued for at least a month, there will be trouble. There will be economic crisis all over the world. And here in Cyprus, the first thing the government did after 1 month, that was in March, they gave an announcement to all Cyprus to cut down to their expenses because there will be no way for them to increase salary or income. So instruction was given by the government for all. If you do not cut down your expenses, you are going to face trouble in the future. And by that time, many of them, those who were calling for cleaners twice a week, stopped. Many of them learned how to do cleaning. Many of them learned how to do a little things that they were paying people to do it, just to cut their expenses. Now we are facing this same problem in Cameroon and the consequences of the economic crisis that is all over the world. People in Cameroon are already facing and experiencing it. Not only in Cameroon, but in many other parts of the world. But TFA analysis always use Cameroon as a case story. If you look critically, you discover the prices of fuel. There is fuel scarcity in Cameroon. Presently, we are seeing what is happening in Yaoundé, where people line up to buy fuel and they do not even have. We are seeing people crying how prices of nearly everything that we need for our daily life has tripled. And people do not have enough money to buy things. Meaning, if we continue this way, hunger will kill too many people. And many people gradually are moving below poverty line. But is there something we can do? Or should we sit as usual, blaming the government? Let me tell you, the government have nothing to do with this. The government have nothing to do with this. And then even the government have something to do with it. And then they refuse to do it because we are under a corrupt leadership in Cameroon and some African countries. And if they refuse to do something, what are we going to do? Are we going to remain and then keep on blaming them, dying every day and dropping every day below poverty line? No. There is something you and I can do in order to survive during this harsh period. And one of it is for you in Cameroon, you in Africa, you to cut down your expenses. There are some things in life that we do not have to do it again. Celebration, buying of dresses, fashion and following fashion and other things that are not necessary. I am pleading with you, if you want to survive for the next years to come or for these periods to pass, you have to cut down your expenses. There are many things you have to cut in your life. I was reading and then I came across something that says that what is 70% of things that we usually spend our money to buy or things that we usually fight to have, we do not usually use them. I started thinking about it and then I examined my own life. While I was in Cameroon, I discovered that even more than 70% of the things I was fighting and struggled by all possible means, even carrying jangi and afford them, I did not use. There were some of my dresses that I stayed for 2, 3, 4 months without using them. And then I came here in Cyprus. When I came, somebody offered me some dresses, shoe, and other things. And then I look at him because we are in the same church. And then I keep on observing. I came to discover that he's having 2 pairs of shoes. a white. He's having 2 pair of shoes. I'm talking about occasional shoe that you can wear to occasion, to church and to other places. And then when I discussed with him, I came to discover that he said he's having 2 pair of shoes that he goes to occasions with. He's having 5 pairs of shoes for work. And then his slippers and sandals, all those little things. And then he can put everything, all his belongings, in one traveling bag, a small one. But me, that he gave me something. Presently, I came to Cyprus with more than 7 pairs of shoes, coats, and all kinds of dresses. I came to discover that many of them that I came with them here, I have never put them on for one day. One day, I don't even have the time. You don't even have the occasion that you can put them to. I came to discover that we are spending a lot on things that are not necessary. And even now that we are crying, that things are difficult. We have families to take care of. We are still going after such things. That it is time for you to cut down your expenses. Birthday party. Allow it for those who have money to celebrate. If you do not have, they are not necessary. Buying of dresses for each occasion, the one you have, struggle and manage it. Save your money. Because time will come that only those with money will have food to eat. Save your money. If there is possibility, start cultivating any piece of land you have. Struggle by all possibility to cultivate something on it. If you are from the city, you are from the village, and you travel to the city, and some of your relatives are still in the village. If you have money now, do not buy things that are not necessary. Send it to them to cultivate places, to cultivate a crops for you. That will pay a lot. There is shortages of everything. And I'm pleading with you, if you want to survive, cut your expenses. Cut your expenses. Look at, before you spend your money on anything, ask yourself whether that thing is necessary. Over drinking cannot help, because that is the only thing that cannot run out of stock. Drink, alcohol, smoking, all those things you need to raise it before. If you were drinking 3, 4, 5, 6, now you have to cut it down to 2 or 1. If you are wise, hold on to and plan your life. Think before you spend this period. A word to a wise is sufficient, but a sentence or a paragraph to a fool is never enough. Many European countries, they are not, we call them that they are rich, they are not rich. They spend their money when it is necessary for them to spend. They do not involve themselves in useless things, buying things that they will not use. You will say they are throwing things in Europe, They are not. That is their culture. If somebody go to the market and bought a new pair of shoes, you return them back home, take the old one and put it outside for those who do not have to take. But us, we keep on powering them, in which we do not use. That is what we call them that they are rich. They are not rich. They manage their resources. And this time, a lesson is coming on earth for you to manage your resources. If you do not manage your resources, you die of hunger. You will run down to below poverty line.